session actually here. I wanted to try something new today, so we're gonna do a very failed attempt at some ASMR. Yes, you somehow can hear the background noise of my real father than me, even though I'm speaking directly into this headphone. But that's just the way it is, and things will never be the same. Anyway, hi. I was gonna do an unboxing video this week. I'm not really whispering, I'm just talking kind of low, and more so in a low octave, very softly, because my throat hurts. The back of my throat hurts. It's a little sore. I'm not sure why I haven't been smoking this morning. I ran out of bed also. So, this is a general life update. I was gonna record an unboxing video yesterday when a package came, but I didn't because I was very high and my mouth hurts. It still kind of hurts, but the painkillers has kicked in, and it doesn't hurt as bad as it did before. I think I have dry socket. I don't know. Cannot confirm. Also, I got one of my wisdom teeth taken out. Welcome to today's video. It's happening in reverse. The hardest part of doing an ASMR video is one, the lack of microphone, and two, the fact that I get very loud when I'm excited. Can I sit up? You don't need my eyes. You don't need those. So it's Saturday today. I think it's the 18th. My bad. I started thinking about how weird, for lack of better words, it would be if there was just somebody outside staring at my feet pressed up against the window. I'm sitting in front of my window. My phone is leaning on my window. But not like the open part, it's on the window part of the window. And my feet are against the screen, which I am afraid of accidentally pushing, because then I can't have my window open anymore, because then all of the bugs will get inside faster than they already do, and I already don't like that. There's a spider that lives in my window. I saw him in my window one time. Actually, I think it was a female, because female spiders tend to be bigger, but female spiders also tend to eat the males. Anyway, I found a spider living in my window. I think it's been living there for a while, because I found a spider husk in a painting, or I guess a print. It's a print, and it came in a plastic. It came in a print condom, and I left it in the print condom because I'm a messy bitch, and all of my paper should wear condoms so it stays safe. And then I just slapped that on the wall. One day, I'll be less of a messy bitch, and my life will not be contained in a singular room with a lack of closets, and therefore I will buy picture frames for all of my art prints. But today I'm a messy bitch. We're still in the healing process. Anyway, I found a spider husk in the print. It's mostly still in there. I kind of broke it when I was moving the print because I'm a messy bitch. But I think it's the same spider that I've been seeing running around. And, you know, aside from the fact that it's a jumping spider, I have no problem with spiders. And, you know, it's not necessarily the breed. As long as you're not poisonous, I don't have an issue with you. And, you know, just any level of poison, because, you know, it doesn't matter if it's like, yes, it bites you and now you're itchy. But then it bites Cthulhu and now she's dead. So, no poison, thanks. But when I'm less broke, I want to buy a spider cage for it. Also, I named the spider Pete. I don't know if I mentioned that. I haven't seen Pete since I named it Pete, but it's also been rainy. Jumping spiders don't come out when it's rainy. They like to sunbathe, apparently. So I might see Pete sunbathing here today. Later on, it's still super early in the morning. I had to wake up at 8:30 to feed some kitties. I don't have to do that shit anymore. Not until Saturday. Well, not until Sunday. Saturday I have to feed them at night. But when that time comes, I'm gonna be mad. I don't like waking up early. Especially now, I have this thing where my body just like adjusts. Like all of this week, it was like, oh, we gotta wake up at 8:45, roughly, for this 2-minute bike ride that we're gonna take a block and a half away. If you can even call it that, you get to my corner and then you walk up the hill for 1 block, and then you walk 1/4 down another block. Yes, I did ride my bike every day there, excluding the days that I rode my skateboard. Which was like 2 of the days. But yeah, what was I saying? Something about Pete and kitties. How did I get to the kitties? Oh, waking up early. Yes. So, haven't seen Pete. I didn't do an unboxing because my mouth hurts. I got my tooth taken out a while ago, but I'm also a messy bitch, so I haven't stopped smoking, excluding the first day. I didn't smoke for 24 hours after they ripped my tooth out my mouth, semi-consensually. So I might have given myself dry socket. It doesn't hurt like a bitch, but it's annoying. And I feel like I want somebody to shoot me in the head to end my misery. But I also feel like somebody already did. Because irony, it's not lost here. So, now I want to talk to you about my emotional growth. I think there's been some of that. So I'm not stressing over the fact that I haven't been able to get dog walks in a while. And unemployment randomly cut off. I mean, I knew it was coming. I just didn't think it was going to happen this month when I needed it the most. Any other month, I was being a lazy bitch. This month, I'm literally in too much pain to do anything. I couldn't even walk the block and a half to feed some cats. That was hell. feeding some cats. How am I gonna walk a dog? How am I gonna do anything? Times like this, I wish I wasn't asexual. I wish I was a slut. I mean, I have been contemplating if I just want to, like, say fuck it, you know? Go out into the wilds. Randomly let somebody fuck me. And then I can pay rent, even though most of the people that want to pay me to fuck me also live in other states, so I would have to, like, hop on a plane somewhere. And I feel like I'm comfortable enough to, like, have a conversation with somebody, even though, granted, there is... I mean, the people on my OnlyFans that ask me, they seem pretty cool. They're usually pretty respectful about it, too. So, excluding the people who have asked via my OnlyFans DMs, I don't think anybody responsible or decent has ever asked to pay me for sex. And it's never like it just comes up in conversation. That is the conversation. You know? So maybe if, like... I was about to put out a disclaimer and be like, if you're seeing this, don't think that that means I'm down. At this moment. I mean, kinda. Honestly, I can't put my mouth where my money is. I can't put my money where my mouth is. I can't put my pussy where my mouth is. I'm all talk. Don't listen to me. If you want to, like, send me the money so I can pay rent, that'd be cool. But I also don't want to fuck. We can work something out. I need to pay rent. And I don't just mean, like, pay rent. Like, if I'm gonna do this, I would like a surplus. Because I have Nendoroid pre-orders to pay for. And despite the fact, what people always say, no matter how close to your birthday it is, people rather say they don't know what to get you for your birthday instead of just paying for one of your pre-orders. It's like, yes, this is a thing that you want that I could get you. But nah, that would mean too much to you. Anyway. I'm bummed that, Mike was all talk. We haven't shot in forever, and it's like, if you wanted the pussy, come get it. 'Cause I got things to buy. And, like, the fuck is that? There was some yellow insect flying in front of my window, staring at me. I think it was a bee. See, I would whisper throughout this entire thing, but I feel like you wouldn't hear me, because the white noise from my headphones is just too loud. Even though this is more soothing on the back of my throat than just talking low. What if I do it into both headphones? It's too late for a mic check. I'm gonna go back to this now. I don't really know why the other headphone is in my ear. I don't know if it's picking up my voice. Definitely not as good as this one. Does it sound distorted now? Anyway, I haven't really been stressing over finances, you know? I already told the universe that if it just makes my mouth stop hurting for like 2 days, then that's how I know it's go time. And I will go into the city where all the motherfucking dogs are. I mean, they're not all in the city. Most of them are in the city. There's a lot of them in Prospect Park. But I rather traffic and madness and an entire population of idiots, just sheer stupidity, than to deal with the hills that is Brooklyn. Because it's never like there is no explaining to you how much Brooklyn sucks. Because you start from my house. You go to the left, you get to the corner. There's a motherfucking hill. Do you want to go downhill? Or do you want to go up a steep hill that then turns into downhill? Meaning you gotta have it both ways. You go up and then you go down. Or you go down and then you go up. And it's one of those stupid hills. If you go down, it's one of those stupid hills that goes up. And then you keep going up. And then when you're on your way back and you think, well, it was all uphill. And now it should be all downhill. And somehow, it's still all uphill. Because fuck you. And then you go to the right. And it's downhill. And if you keep going down that hill, it goes uphill. There is no flat land in Brooklyn. Just hill. Just hill. If you want flat land, you have to go from the top to the bottom. You can't go left to right. As in like towards Manhattan or Long Island. You gotta go from Queens to Brooklyn or Brooklyn to Queens. Otherwise, hills. And yes. Manhattan is a giant hill, yes. But it's one hill. One direction. One hill. It's not. It's more like I know that diagram just contradicted what I said. But fuck you, suck my dick. And I don't know, bro. This oral pain can't last forever. But also, if I can get a minimum of 90 people to subscribe to my OnlyFans. Should I have burped into the microphone? Burp ASMR. Next time, just for you. Does this make it better? Or does this make it worse? My hand smells like cat food. But I just need 90 people to subscribe to my OnlyFans. And then I'm set for the month. And then I don't have to work. Could argue that if I didn't have to work or stress about working, I could just dedicate all of my time to putting up content. So if you're a normal person, and yes, you can be a massive perv and still be a normal person, you just have to be not a piece of shit, you know? You have humans, and then you have sentient fecal matter shaped like humans. Typically males. Typically it's shaped like males. But like, I just need the regular horny people to come find me and be like, yes, what are we doing today? Foot stuff? Great. Some ass? Great. Are you smothering yourself in pudding to, emulate scat eating because the internet is a sick place? Love it. You know? I just want those people who want to watch me shove things like food in my mouth, and not those derogatory people that go on my Instagram and say things like, now we don't want to see you live stream your lame ass, boring ass art on YouTube and Twitch. We want to see you shove cocks in your vagina, which will definitely get your channel banned from YouTube and Twitch. But I have no brain, and I am only speaking with my worm of a dick. Why are they the loudest? I don't understand it. But, yeah, that said, shout out to you guys, because y'all kinda rock. Apparently there's like 120 of y'all right now. Happy I can amuse you with my shenanigans and my slow growth. Excuse me, no, I just want the menu phone. I just want the menu. By the end of that, I was wondering if my entire what the fuck am I reading face was being picked up by the camera. It was. My dealer texted me he's back in business. He's not depressed anymore. I wish I could bounce back that fast. I'm still depressed from when I was a kid. But I have some exciting news for you guys. I don't think I'm suicidal anymore. I haven't thought of committing suicide in a while, which is pretty weird considering I spend every day these days in a lot of pain. Yeah. And you would think I'd be more of an anxious mess considering I don't know how I'm gonna pay rent this month. Or at least majority of it. You know? But none of that is directly going to affect my livelihood. You know? And I don't think anybody's gonna be like, you lazy bitch. It's because you're a lazy bitch that doesn't want to do anything. That's why you don't have any money this month. No. It's because I got a tooth ripped out of my face. And it hurts like a bitch when I move. I almost OD'd the other day. Not intentionally. I was in a lot of pain, so I took an 800 milligram ibuprofen. I didn't do anything because the pain I was experiencing was my wisdom tooth up here, the one that they were supposed to take out but didn't, because apparently there's 2 wisdom teeth up here trying to come in. A little baby one, because apparently I have that thing, I don't know how to pronounce it, starts with an H, where you have more than 32 teeth. Haven't counted, but I have an extra set of molars, at least on my bottom row. And I started looking into all of this after excessively thinking about how the doctor pointed out I had a 5th wisdom tooth trying to come in. I remember sitting in the chair and I just kind of like tuned out in panic. And I'm like, you can just tell all this information to my mom. She's sitting right there. You're not respecting me as an adult anyway because you keep looking at her as you're talking, telling her all the information. It's like, bro, I might be a big old baby, and this might be a sore spot for me, but I'm still an adult. Anyway, wait for me to check out first, because I'm already nervous and anxious about the whole procedure. And now you're sitting here, I already thought you were going to rip 2 teeth out of my mouth, and I was nervous about that. And you were like, no, we're only going to take one. Actually, no, my mom was the one that was like, well, I mean, we're here anyway, might as well just get the one you can get. And I'm just like, I mean, I guess okay, I guess. I guess, okay. Whatever. So, I was already nervous about the whole procedure, and the doctor was telling my mom about my extra teeth and how that potentially could fall into my sinus cavity, so I have to get surgery for it. Right. Anyway. So I have to get surgery for that, which I'm not looking forward to. Like, I wanted to wait for my wisdom tooth to fully heal and then get the surgery to have the others removed. And they were like, no, you can't separate the family. We're coming out now. Not even in like a good way. Not even like out of a closet. Like, we're burning the house down. That's how you're gonna know that we're gay. But anyway, gotta get a surgery for those because they started hurting like a bitch. And my mom said she was gonna schedule it at like the end of the month. I'm starting to sweat a lot under this shirt from sitting in direct sunlight. But my mom is gonna schedule the appointment at the end of the month because they're coming in and I need them out right now. So I don't think I'll be able to work this month. I don't know why the government has abandoned me in my time of need. You could have did any month, bro. Why'd you wait till the month where I literally could not work? But that's whatever. That is whatever. The universe keeps giving me kitty gigs. I will accept these gigs because they were low energy work. Bro, get out of here. There's a bee trying to fly into my window. There's literally a hole in the mesh on my window. I almost said wall. And I'm pretty sure that's how most of these bugs get in my room. And I'm pretty sure it was just looking for it. Like, just because there's a chocolate bar that has just been sitting on the desk, semi-opened, for like a week now, does not mean you can come get it. But if you want to buy a video, now is the time, because a bitch needs to pay rent and buy their drugs, because I don't know, drugs have been keeping me stable since I lost my fucking mind like 2 years ago. You know, the start of the downfall. You guys know, you've been here. Let me just lay down so the sun is directly in my retinas. I'm so sorry. I forgot to do that directly into the microphone. Also, I've burped on camera before. Nobody has said anything as if they hate it or not, so I'm gonna keep doing it. I mean, I might also keep doing it because I don't give a fuck, but still. Oh, all the things you probably haven't heard in this video. Excuse me. Can you quiet down? You're probably louder than I am right now. I don't understand why people like headphones like this. Just in-ear headphones in general. I don't like the squishy ones, and I don't like these. These don't stay in my ears. Have you seen the amount of times I adjusted this one? I've come to realize that that's because I have massive plugs. That's an inch. And because of how heavy they are, when I lean forward, they lean forward and push the headphones out of my ears. These were really good headphones, by the way. I got them from like a dollar store or one of those department dollar stores, a Dollarama, one of those places. You know what I mean. You probably don't know what I mean if you're not from New York, but it's a store that has a lot of random stuff for the low. They were like $14, and they were a godsend because nobody is making headphones that are wireless and cheap. You know, the headphones that they sell at the bodega, nobody is making cheap wireless headphones. Nobody is making headphones that connect with the Type-C, even though I'm pretty sure, do companies even make phones with headphone jacks anymore? Like, who are you guys making headphones for at this point? Because it's not for people with fucking cell phones. It's like y'all must be still making headphones for people with Walkmans and shit. Is the audio cable, the male is the male port on an audio cable? Is that where we started? I know we had like the big ones that they use for instruments, and then they got smaller. But did we just go from like that to wireless? Was there an evolution? I'm talking too loud and going on a random tangent. So, if anybody was wondering what I got in my package from Ami, I'll show you one of the things because it's next to me. I got a statue, a figure of Lord Conti, finally. He is our king, and we love him, but that's not what I'm going to show you because he's on the other side of the room. And I got a Nendoroid of Ijala. That might be how you say her name. The little ram girl, because she was such a cutie. Okay, but how come this video capped out at 33 minutes, but that last video I recorded was an hour, and you just kept an hour of straight footage? I will never understand my phone. My boy is missing a shoe. Where is your shoe, boy? Here, put your shoe back on your foot. So, and then I got, Minato? The fourth, Hokage. I always forget how to say his name, and then just default to referring to him as the fourth Hokage. I got his Nendoroid. Him I'm gonna sell, though. Because, yeah, I don't know when that is. I, as a collector, know that the best time to get the best price, as well as not being an asshole, I feel like you're just an asshole if you sell an Nendoroid for above market price while it's in stores. Like, it's just an endless cycle and nobody wins, because the customer gets fucked over because they paid so much. I saw this Nendoroid available in 2 places. He just came out, by the way. He's not available in America just yet, but I saw him available on Macari and Depop. One place had him for like $130, And I'm like, damn, bro. He just came out. Who's buying him for $130 instead of waiting for him to be available in stores? I mean, you might still be able to get him from Ami. I don't know. Actually, he came out earlier this month. It was it you? Yeah, it was Otakimaru who was holding up the pre-order, because like everything else was available forever, and then this nigga was the last one to ship. You know, it's an August pre-order, all bundled together. And then Good Smile was like, okay, so on August 30th, that's when we're gonna ship out Otakimaru. And I don't think that counts as an August pre-order at that point, because, I mean, maybe, if you bought him from Good Smile Japan, their website, if you bought him from there, and then they ship him on the 30th, like every single pre-ordered Otakimaru got shipped out on the 30th, and somehow was delivered before September 1st, then that counts. I don't know if there's 31 days in August, by the way. I just exhaled and it hurt my tooth. But I got Otakimaru. I waited for him for so long, and he is such a cutie. I don't like how peach his body looks in this light, which, like, bro, this is like the color of all of your cream Nendoroids. Just choose a face and focus on it. Mine or his. Just choose a face, bro. Come on. How are you focusing on me behind him? I've wanted him since the day I saw him. He's just so cute. And he looks even cuter with Shiten. I took them to tend to the cats with me, so they're both just in my bag. Like, look how cute they are together with their long horns and round eyebrows. So precious. I love them so much. And from now on, they are my, you can focus on me now, instead of trying to decide if you want to focus on the lack of light or the lack of shadows. Are you being racist? Excuse me? I'm so confused. My left headphone just turned off. And I don't even know what the right one is doing, because I can't hear anything it says. It's not in my ear. And typically, I think the right one lasts less. Anyway, these guys are my emotional support Nendos now, and I love them very much. Ijala, she has a body coming soon, but somehow the warehouse from my AliExpress order only shipped the shoes and not the doll body. How do you miss the biggest part of the order? Like the part that I had all the intention for, the part that I was most excited for. How do you miss that part and just put shoes? And nobody notices that? Okay. And for some reason, I opened a claim, filed a report with AliExpress, letting them know that the body never arrived. And they still want me to leave a review. It's mandatory for me to say if the item description was accurate or not. Bro, I don't fucking know. The item is still in a box in the warehouse. And from what I saw, it looked like a fake. Not even like how the other companies have, like the other companies are talking about we have to make the product even though they shipped it the next day compared to these motherfuckers, which like if you sat there and you had to make this item to ship it, how do you forget to ship it? That's like me making a whole Nendoroid face, marking it as shipped, including the free gift. Not even the free gift, including a small gift, and then just like forgetting to send the face. What? I'm not even a business. What are these businesses doing? Every time I take a deep sigh, it hurts so much. Something else I would like to show you guys. Maybe one day I'll randomly get on the internet. I'll get on YouTube since this is where all my people are. And, you know, just live stream the long, tedious process that is me doing art. I don't think it would be interesting to anybody because of how long and tedious it is. It's never like the fun videos you see. No, it's just me going over certain areas with colors. Like, here's my current project. One of the two. I guess it's my project. The other one's a commission. But here's my current project. More to the left. There you go. Maybe I should go back in the sun. We're going back into the sun. You know, so my phone can overheat. Here's my current project. It's not being focused on because I'm more important. Phone, why are you like this? I mean, it's Mojito. It's Mojito from Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm making him. He's almost done. I just have to fix his hair. Because his hair is way too blue. It should be more gray. More dead. He kind of looks like an animated carcass. And I am going to customize his body too, giving him his scars. But I want to wait for the bodies that are coming out this month, because this one I can't show you has this. Wow. He basically has a giant gash in his leg, like somebody tried to bite him. That's just how I bought the body from Chibi Chop Shop. Which, you know, maybe one day I'll make a video ranting my feelings about Chibi Chop Shop. Actually, I'll do that next. That one won't be ASMR. But, yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. It's also I haven't been making videos because my mouth has been hurting. And existence has been pain. But I'm gonna end it here. Get ready for an age of content, I guess. I definitely have to list some Nandroid products up on my Debop side. One, can get rid of stuff I'm not using. Two, stop hoarding boxes I'm never gonna touch. And three, make that money, because I hate the fact that most of income goes to keeping a roof over your head. I also hate the fact that my mom's apartment costs the same as my room. Anyway, this hasn't been much of an ASMR video, but it happened. And maybe next time, when my mouth doesn't hurt, I can do another one, a better one, in possibly a quiet room that doesn't have a generator humming somewhere off in the distance, so I can actually whisper and you can hear me. Until next time, Internet Nation, know that you are loved by this guy and this guy. Definitely not this guy. Definitely not him. He's a psychopath. Don't let him touch you. It's not even gonna be like a bad touch. I didn't consent to this type of situation. You will be dead, if not mutilated, right after. Does anybody want to talk about what fucking happened in the manga right before the Culling Games? Because that shit just started. I'm reading that shit like, bro, we ain't even up to chapter 100. And shit not only hit the fan, but it's all over the room and the house is on fire. If you want to talk about that, I'm here. I'm ready to spill some spoilers. Anyway, bye.